Welcome back everybody to a brand new episode of Pikmin. Previously, we went back to the impact site, got our final part, and fought the remaining two enemies in the entirety of the game that were both time-based, the Mimuta and the Gulex. Today, we are going to be going to the final trial, accessed when you collect every other ship part in the game. The final trial is in its name, and it is a doozy of what to do. So, let's just do it. But I am going to stay quiet for a bit so you can hear the music, because I love this song. And that's enough because the water pitter patter is going to make it more annoying. Yeah, I really do like this song for the final trial. It really just because it does convey like the finality of the entirety of the game, all we have worked up to do something. Right now, what I'm doing is that I'm having 60 blues split into two 30s, open up the bridge, and bringing out 10 yellows to grab bomb rocks. We don't need 10 yellows, but I would recommend always to take 10 yellows when doing the final trial. Because as soon as we open up the area to do what we want to do, you're gonna remember 10 yellows. But we have to throw them, to grab bomb rocks, we have to throw them up onto ledges, which makes more perfect use of how bomb rocks are, or how the bomb rocks act in general. Can we get more? There we go. I'm also very, very, very happy that yellow Pikmin don't throw their bomb rocks when they're doing nothing. As I said, I don't know if it's in the other games. I don't have to play them recently again to deal with that, but I don't know if you need those, or the bomb rocks can just be thrown at other enemies, because every time I had bomb rocks with me in Pikmin 3, I've always had enemies near me, so the Pikmin always throw them at the enemies. I never had an open area to just throw Pikmin by itself. Also, this little area, I'm gonna have to turn on the game audio for a bit, because the fire geyser here make an annoying sound. They clip the audio a lot, making you barely hear me. There you go. Both bridges are done. Yeah, both bridges are done. Let's just grab all the yellows we need, just so we can do this. 1, 2. I'm doing it one by one because Pikmin AI will just have it run into the water like a dumbass. 3. Let's bring this back here. There you go. Let's grab the remaining blues that were helping out the reds pull the box. And just change all blues into reds so we can finish the fight. So, all our blues go back into the onion. They're not going to be used for what we are supposed to do. And once they're all gone, our game plan is to have only 10 yellows and the rest in red. Because reds are our attackers, we're going to need as much reds as we need. I'm bringing 10 yellows for bomb rocks, and you will see why I'm bringing at least 10, or at the max 10. Come on. Okay, they're good. They're good. Good again. Flower tripped. At least they recover faster than leaves and buds. All right, there we go. Go to the bridge. Break it down. Got 4 bomb rocks here. Bridge is, or wall is done, and we get to see this whole thing. Don't approach it. Take all your Pikmin. Wow, come on. Take all your Pikmin. Keep them on the side of the arena here, because this really does look like an arena. Break down this wall, and we get a funky little thing we can use as a little protective area. Have all our yellows here to grab bomb rocks. There we go. So yeah, let's just go up here. Split them off. We go into the middle of the arena and we get to see our little surprise. Say hello to the final boss of Pikmin 1. Emperor Bulblax, a really mean enemy that just sucks to fight. And we got good RNG. Good RNG indicates that if he gets hit by a bomb rock before his tongue comes out, he smacks his face with his tongue, making it easier for us to do damage on him. And we lost a Pikmin. Huh? No, we didn't. All right, we got another brave soldier. With 10 yellows, we have enough yellows to deal with Emperor Bulblax, because you have to throw one at him. Either they just stay there and take the hit, making it get the worst one of the giving us the worst timing of bombs, and we just attack him. Or if they time very God damn it, you. Yeah, and they get the worst timing of the two, or they could just get the better timing, make him smack his nose with his tongue, giving us more time to deal with him. Nope, bad timing. Honestly, I don't mind what timing we get. I just want to do damage to him, and you only do damage to him from attacking his nose. Let's do that. Also, Emperor Bulblax does not come up here to the arena. He does not come up here where the Pikmin are resting. He usually stays in the arena to do whatever he wants. Another Pikmin down. Usually I have 10 yellows to just have bomb rocks so we can actually do damage to him. Because the only way Emperor Bulblax does damage to your Pikmin repertoire is that he salivates and then he just licks up a Pikmin to his mouth. And I'm trying to time it perfectly that we can actually get a perfect timing, or a better timing of a thing. There we go. Perfect. Now we can actually come here and do damage. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. This boss fight takes a chunk of time. And usually this boss fight takes multiple days to do. And if anything, I don't know if this is in the original Pikmin or just in the Wii, but if a boss is not defeated in a day, some bosses retain the damage that they have. Emperor Bulblax does not. Emperor Bulblax always restocks his HP on what he had. He saw a Pikmin there. Great. We're almost like 2/3 of the way done, and he has that half health. I want to get a better RNG for his tongue near here. Bad. Blows up, and we get to do damage now. One other thing he can do. One other thing he can do is that he can ground pound on the entirety of the, or not the entirety of the arena, but a certain part of the arena, causing you to lose a lot of Pikmin, and your bomb rocks as well, and it's very annoying to deal with because it doesn't look like he's going to be doing it. If you know he's going to attack when he salivates, when you see saliva coming out of his little cheeks, you know he wants to attack a Pikmin. If you don't see any saliva coming out, you know he's going to go for a ground pound, and just be wary of it. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's just do this as well. Hopefully we can bring him back here. Bring him back around this part of the arena so you can actually grab, oh god, Pikmin to it. That's the ground pound attack. Now he's very hungry again. We're almost at 2/3 of the way done. Or we're almost a quarter of the way of his HP. We're almost 2/3 of the way done with the day. I just need to time my things. Hey, Emperor Bull Blacks. Yo, Emperor. Come here, I got a Pikmin. One more bomb rock, and then I have to go grab more to do. Ooh, that was close. Come here. You fuck. One more rock, or two more rocks. Actually, I think we can actually finish this in a day again. Come on, come on, come on. One more. Bring them back here. Separate them. Oh, he cleared his saliva, meaning he wants to do another ground pound. To get the better like a way of doing the fight, you need to yep, there he goes. If you want to do better with the timing for the good attacks for him to be stunned for a while, you need to aim your Pikmin at Emperor Bull Blacks, and then they're like designed to throw at him. Oh god, no 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 no. There goes my one yellow. All right, come on. There's still yellow. There's still bomb rocks over, and we have the speed of Olimar to just chuck a Pikmin at it. He grabs it, call him back, and we can just go back into the arena as soon as we can. He is gonna be jumping like that though. He's almost done, meaning like he's almost out of HP. That's why he's doing that. No saliva. He does not want to attack. He wants to do ground pounds. Come on, hurry up! Stop stalling already, and I want to fight you. There we go. He's fighting. Did that count? That didn't count. Great. Back we go, back we go, back we go, back we go, back we go. Hope you guys are enjoying my fucking ramblings and weird ass noises, because I want to finish this day one. We're actually getting so fucking close. I don't care. Hurry the fuck up, Emperor Bull Blacks. Give me your saliva, sir. I'll just give you the fucking Pikmin on a silver platter. Come on! We got this! Bro! Bro! Come on! You piece of shit! Look at this stalling asshole. Eat it! Come on! You're fucking dead at this point! Thank God! Holy shit! Fucking hell, man, that's just such bullshit. Holy fucking hell, guys. At long last, I found the final part, my secret safe, and it's as full as ever. How glad I am that I've persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hokotate. Final ship part has been seen. All of our yellows have been extinguished. Only the reds have survived. I really thought we were gonna lose that fight. I really thought we were gonna lose that fucking fight. He was ground pounding way too much for it to be funny anymore. But yeah, with that out of the way, we just have to come back here to the final trial and collect our final ship part. 18 days since impact. Oh horrors. A bomb rock explosion engulfed my Pikmin. That last horrified facial expression is burned into my memory. I must review my procedures for handling Pikmin with bomb rocks so that I do not repeat this mistake. When I hold the Pikmin to throw who are carrying bomb rocks, they will toss bomb rocks at nearby obstacles or walls. When I load them into an onion, they will drop their bomb rocks. To separate bomb rock carriers with other Pokemon, I merely disband them or hold them for a moment to switch to the Pikmin I'm holding. To switch to Pikmin that I'm holding, I can hold them for a minute and just switch my hand. It is difficult to master, but master it I must. He only says that if you are doing this and you have not collected the part. 10 yellow Pikmin down to 91. But they fought valiantly because we got Emperor Bulblax down in a day. So we're going back to the final trial just to collect the final ship part. So yeah. You can beat him a lot earlier. You can actually deplete his health bar more earlier if you time your bomb rocks better to get the perfect animation where he hits himself in the nose with his tongue. But yeah, no. Yep. Let's just grab the final ship part so we can just go home. 19 days, and I think this is like 15, 14, like 13, 14 episodes. But yeah, let's just grab the little piggy bank. We are done with the entirety of Pikmin. Once this final ship part is brought back to our ship, it just ends the day automatically. So if we beat Emperor Bulblax on Dusk, like 2/3 of the way we beat him, we would have just taken a piggyback back to the ship. The day would have ended right then and there. So yeah. With that out of the way, everything in Pikmin has been completed. The only thing I gotta do now is to record the final or the 2 other endings for this game. Because yes, there are 2 other endings. There are 3 endings in this game. So I gotta sit down, record both of them so we can actually show them in this part once the final cutscene for Pikmin is done. I finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return to Hokotate. Also, yes, I've been saying the name Hokotate because that's how they say it in Super Smash Brothers, and that's the only recorded way they have said Hokotate. I used to say Hokotate because in the second game it rhymes with the job that Olimar's in. The ship has been completed. The bowsprit has been fully planted in place. The antenna is straightened. Olimar just looks back at the Pikmin who have helped him. He waves goodbye, and the Pikmin just do another wave of to the other side. And while this cutscene is going on, I actually got to say that I know recently, as of today's recording, Tom Fox did a crowd control Pikmin. I know if I ever get into streaming, I want to do some crowd control stuff because it's fun, but Jesus Christ, crowd control Pikmin sounds like a fucking nightmare to deal with. But with Olimar's leave, the Pikmin go onto a Bulborb to use what they did. Yeah, to do just what we taught them, to fight the enemies that had been torturing them for a while. So there goes Olimar, and here are the rest of the onions following him. And some of them are colors we have not seen even as of Pikmin 3's release, like the cyan, the orange, and lime green. Hopefully in Pikmin 4, we can actually see what those colors are if they remember that those colors were shown here. If not, hopefully Pikmin 4 can introduce some more mechanics, can introduce us back to the armored cannon beetle, and some other stuff that were in this game that can be brought back. But Olimar looks back at the planet he was trapped in for 30 days. And here is our thing again. And also you get to see my previous recording I did. Yes, previously I ended this game with 19 days left in 30 days, or 30 parts in 19 days. Same as last time, but one episode shorter in my opinion. Previously, in my previous recording, we did 864 Pikmin sprouted instead of 713, but I lost fewer Pikmin again in this playthrough than my first recording, 396 to 273. So yeah, we are done with this. And as soon as I press A, I will show the remaining 2 endings before the credits roll up after the cut. So here are the next 2 endings for Pikmin, with some of my commentary mixed in as well. Hope you enjoy. The day when my life support system fails has come. I've only collected 29 out of 30 ship parts. I have no choice but to attempt to launch the Dolphin into space. Incomplete as it is, the ship doesn't need every last part in order to fly. For better or for worse, I must go. The day when my life support system fails have come. I've only collected 1 out of 30 ship parts. I have no choice but to attempt to launch the Dolphin into space. Incomplete as it is, the ship doesn't need every lost part in order to fly. For better or for worse, I must go. And yes, as you can see, I only did this on the impact side. I only had red Pikmin with me, because it was the easiest to do. So yeah, another thing for us. But we're not done with this bad ending. There is something else you can see at the end of this, so now that we're back from showing the other recording or the other endings, here is every ship part in the game. The ones in blue are all, yeah, the ones in blue are just the ones you don't need. So the Nova Blaster back in the Forest of Hope, the Space Float back in the Force Naval, the Massage Machine in the UV Lamp and the Distant Spring, and the Secret Safe at the Final Trial. Those 5 you don't need to beat the game. Those are optional, and that's why they always say in yellow text that not every ship part is required. Every other yellow one is required. You need 25 out of 30 ship parts to escape, to escape the planet. And it makes sense for most of them. You need the engine, you need the pilot seat, the Cronus reactor, the bowsprit, the radiation canopy. The whimsical radar is a necessity because you need that to collect all your ship parts with a map on the screen. Other stuff like the Libra and Sagittarius are just for Olimar. They're just to remind him of his family. Every other one kind of makes sense. And it's kind of cool that everything has a purpose except the final 5. So with everything shown, both endings have been shown and every ship part has been shown. Here's the credits to Pikmin 1. Pikmin for me was a good game that I first started playing off back, I think like pretty recently actually, because I think when I stated this previously back in my first recording, I love Pikmin a lot. I loved watching people play Pikmin because it was like a really interesting like strategy game to sit down and plan out your moves to see what you can do. I've only played Pikmin 3 because I owned the Wii U and I picked up Pikmin 3 when, like, I think a couple months after its release on it. And when it got re-released on Switch, I also got it on Switch. Pikmin 3 for me was really fun to play and introduced me to how the mechanics were. When I got news that, or when everyone got the news that the eShop was going to be going down, I actually had a bit of money saved up, and I just went, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy both Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, and I have enjoyed both of them. Pikmin 1 for me is the actual first game that in the series that has some faults into it. For me, still the biggest gripe with this game is the crushing glitch. The crushing glitch still sucks. It really, really does suck. That one of the major reasons for my gripe is a glitch that should have been patched out when it got re-released on Wii, and it shouldn't be a really damning really damning just part of the game that just turns me away from this game to play it. In subsequent releases of Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3, this glitch has never been shown again, or if it has been shown with the correct way. But with the Wii eShop down, there's no way to play this game unless you want to sail the 7 seas to grab it. and I do not say anything about those. But one last thing we can be shown is a little thing of all the enemies. Armored cannon beetle. This migrant lithopod has developed a strong carapace than its relatives. Beady long legs. Waxy secretions from this creature's distinctive armored shell. Also, you get to see stuff from like old releases. Bread bug. This creature's thick hide protects it from most attackers. You get to see from like old releases of this game, old builds, and how they're actually playing on the original GameCube release of this game. Burrowing snagret. The bluish hue of its feathers distinguishes from the burrowing snarl. We have still not seen the burrowing snarl in God knows how long. Candy Pop Bud. Could this be the next step in Pikmin evolution? Like the Pikmin themselves? It has many mysteries. Also, we have not seen those enemies yet. Dwarf bull bears. A bull bear at an early stage of development. In its life cycle, this specimen appears to be nearly fully developed. Dwarf bull bears start spawning in the distant spring after day 15. Dwarf bulborb. Although similar in appearance to the bull boars, these belong to a totally different species. Dwarf bulbors belong to the breadbug family, then the bulborb family. Such a good ending. Emperor Bullblax. This massive grub dog buries itself when hunting. Fiery Blowhog. This creature expels a combustible phosphor that ignites at moderate temperatures. I love this little ending because it gets to show a couple of the enemies in the game, and Olimar's like research notes on it, like he's actually still doing biology and stuff. Swooping Snitch Bug. This rare species uses its antenna as wing. Also gives you some little cool stuff. Also, the Gulix apparently was supposed to be in the Force Naval. Gulix. A watery, gelatinous membrane protects this creature's nervous system. It's weird to see like these stuff. Oh, 5 honey wisps in the distant spring. Honey wisp. This creature collects nectar from the larva waiting in its nest. Iridescent flint beetle also added, and also you get to see the screw way later than it should have been. Iridescent flint beetle. This forager stores undigested pellets in its stomach for winter. Also the Mamuta in the distant spring. There's a lot of stuff in the distant spring. Mamuta. This creature seems fond of flowers, but only for their decorative purposes. Pearly Clam Clam. Again in the distant spring. Pearly Clam Clam. Though beautiful, this mollusk's pearls are thin and fragile. Pellet Posies. This sparsely growing plant is able to crystallize nectar into round pellets. An actually brighter way of the puffstool. Puffstool. Many consider this walking fungus a delicacy. Puffy Blowhog. I hate these enemies. Puffy Blowhog. Instead of breathing fire, this species uses its hydrogen to float. Shear grubs. Males of this species are purple and have an armored head. Females don't do anything. Here's the shear wigs. And actually giving an explanation on why you only see one type. Shear wigs. The males of this species are able to fly, but their females remain underground. Smoky Prog. Smoky Prog. Thought to be a malformed larval Mamuta. Bull bear. Spotty bull bear. This rare subspecies of bulborb has certain indefatigability. The spotty bulborb. This nocturnal hunter feeds mostly on small animals returning to their nest at night. Also, the screen should be a little zoomed in because how it is on my TV is weird. Water Dumple. This aquatic creature is a close relative of the bulborb. Here's the Wogpoles that were supposed to be in the distant spring again. Wogpole. This creature appears to be a newborn yellow Wollywog in tadpole form. And here's the normal Wollywogs. Wollywog. This creature's coloration results from remaining sheltered in its cavernous dwelling. Yellow Wollywog. After evolution led to the development of its specialized jumping ability, this amphibian actually lost much of its ability to swim. That's why the distant spring is pretty shallow, still being an aquatic area. The happy end. The completion end, as I like to call it. So, with that, we are done with the entirety of Pikmin. We're only going to be missing one more episode from this. And it's just a bonus episode on some other content you can do in this game. So, join with me again tomorrow, where instead of doing more of the campaign, we're going to be going to the challenge mode. So, thank you everyone for watching this pretty long episode. This is one of the longest episodes for Pikmin in general. Thank you all for joining me today, and hope you all have a wonderful day.